Good morning, people. This is your African child coming your way this morning again. This morning, I come to you with a heavy heart. Heavy heart because of what is going on. Since the very first day that I saw the killing of a black man, George Floyd, who looks just like me in terms of skin complexion, my life has never been the same. It has never been the same. Because anytime I see that video, anytime that I watch that clip, I feel like it could happen to me. It could happen to anyone who looks just like me. I'm a black man. I have black family. I have a wife and I have 3 kids. They're all black. And when I saw that video, even though it's not the first time that I've seen on the news or on the news media or social media about a black man being killed by a rogue cop, but this one did something to me. This one did something to me that none other video, none other news that I've seen has done to me. And I think this one did something to me because throughout the whole 8 minutes and 46 seconds, I could see the life of this man slipping away. At every tick of a second, I saw the life of the man being taken away. And that hit me to the core. I was so disgusted and I was so mad, angry, and wanted to come on social media and wanted to vent my frustration. But for some reason, I was like, I have to make sense out of this. I have to take my time and understand this. I cannot just come and then spew any words that can instigate anything, any negativity whatsoever. Because the man died and he deserves a lot of respect. And even though his death has brought some sort of awakening to a lot of black people, and white included, with respect to the systemic racism that goes on in this country, his life needs to be respected. And for that matter, I was like, okay, I will wait. And then say something that's gonna be very meaningful to a whole lot of people. It is unfortunate that this happened. It is unfortunate. Like I said, I have been devastated. Anytime I watch the video, I have it on my line. You can go on my page and watch it. Anytime I watch it, I feel like, oh no, this could be me. It could be me. And how can you do everything you're told to do by a police officer but still lose your life? Everything, every order that the policeman gave to this man, he followed it. He answered their questions. He followed their orders. But he still lost his life. He still lost his life. Now, I don't know what I should tell my kids. Do you have to lose your life after following the orders of a policeman? This shouldn't have happened. And when you look at the video, these 3 police officers kneeling down upon him. And I've had a whole lot of friends talking to me, asking me, hey, this man that was kneeling on George's neck is the man that killed him. He's been charged. So why are you guys still? Why are a lot of people on the streets still protesting? Some people even demonstrating negatively. But one thing that I want to bring across is George Floyd was not killed only by the man that was kneeling on his neck. He was killed by all the three men that were kneeling on him. Now, I always want to say things or examine things based on my perspective. Now, I am a nurse, so I'm going to talk about it in a way that I understand it as a nurse. You don't need only your nose, your mouth to breathe. There are accessory muscles in human beings that you need to take in breath and also to breathe out. And all the muscles that you need as a human being to breathe, were all interrupted by these three men that were kneeling on him. The one that was kneeling on the neck was disrupting the carotid artery of this man. And that is the main artery that sends oxygen and blood to the brain. This is the main artery that sends oxygen and blood to the brain. And people, if you do not know, if you lose oxygen to the brain, within 2 minutes, a man will pass out. 2 minutes. Some people less than 2 minutes. Some people a minute. Some people even 10 seconds. They will pass out. So when the man was kneeling on George Floyd's neck and having his hands in his pocket, digging in his knee in the neck of the man, he was blocking the main artery that was sending blood to the brain of this man. He was blocking the main artery that was sending blood and oxygen to the brain of this man. And like I told you, there are two of them. One is here, one is here. So even in nursing school, they told us when you're checking somebody's pulse, do not check both of them at the same time, because you risk the chance of occluding both of them. In other words, disrupting oxygen and blood to the brain. So we were taught you do one at a time when you're checking a pulse. So when this man was digging his knee in the neck of this brother, he was blocking oxygen to the brain. And when oxygen is disrupted to the brain, in 4 minutes, brain cells begin to die. 4 minutes, brain cells begin to die. And like I said, you need a whole lot of stuff to breathe. There are major muscles that you use to breathe. You need your diaphragm, you need your external intercostal muscles, you need your sternocleidomastoid muscle, you need your scalene muscle, abdominal muscle, internal costal muscle, external costal muscle. All these things were interrupted by all the three policemen that were kneeling on this man. So the rib cartilage was not able to expand. The diaphragm was not able to relax. The lungs was not able to relax. It wasn't able to expand when he's supposed to breathe in. And obviously, it'll affect the amount of oxygen that this man needs to live. And this man followed every direction, my brothers and sisters. Every direction he followed. Every order that the policeman gave to him, he followed. I want you to ask yourself, does that mean that you don't have to follow orders when policemen give it to you? No, you have to. But does it scare you if you're a black man thinking that even if you follow orders, it could cost you your life? Yes. Like I said, when I saw that video and as the time ticks and the life was squeezed, it was squeezed out of this man, it did something to me. I don't know what it is, but it really hit me home. It really changed me. It really hit me in the core. And I'll say I was in shock. Now, when I was in nursing school, I had the opportunity to help Police Academy in Stafford to train their recruits. And trust me, policemen are taught all pressure points in the human body. Every policeman knows where human pressure points are. Where when they touch you, it will affect you. Where when they touch you, it will weaken you. Where when they touch you, it can make you lame, like unconscious. They know all the pressure points in the human body. So these three men, trust me, they knew what they were doing. They knew that whatever they are doing is going to affect this man and then possibly kill this man. They knew it. Because like I said, I have been to police academy where I have helped. It was my clinical, community clinical, where I have helped policemen train their new recruits, where they teach these new recruits how to incapacitate people. Now they are taught that to protect themselves in case they need to use it. They are taught, given the training and the knowledge as to how to incapacitate aggressive personnel, aggressive encounters that they face. These policemen know. And I know this because I helped train policemen when I was in nursing school. I did my community service in police service academy schools. So I know they are being taught that. So when these policemen were kneeling on George Floyd's neck, the back, they knew that they are obstructing oxygen the man needs to be alive. And for 8 minutes, 46 seconds. And when you watch the video, you can see that the last 2 minutes and 53 seconds, the man was out cold. And that was when I got so scared, when I was shocked. I was like, no, he's dying. You taking him out. And even in the video, you can hear people saying, hey, he's out. But they did it anyway. They did it. And for the first time, I was shocked. For the first time, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like I said, I have seen a whole lot of death. But this one, because I saw the video and that at every second that passes by, this life of this man was squeezed out of him. It did something to me. It really did. And I can compare it with what happened in Tennessee with respect to Sebastian, this man that killed 2 people. This is where you know that the policemen are in to get black people, especially black men. It is systemic. Sebastian killed 2 people. A white guy. He killed 2 people. And after killing 2 people, when police got him, police treated his wounds. Police gave him water. They brought out a stretch and then put him on. Ask me what George Floyd did. And I know you all know. You all know what George Floyd did. He went into cash an illegal check. George Floyd did not kill anybody. He did not kill anybody. He followed every order of the policemen. Even when they were digging in his neck, one of the policemen said, "Get up and get in the car." Floyd responded, "I will. But if you let me, you have to let me get up." The policeman said, "Get up and get in the car." Floyd responded, "I will." But still this man was digging in. He had his hand in his pocket. You know why? Because he was pushing in with all his strength and his might. Sebastian killed 2 people. The video is online. You can see it. I know a lot of you maybe, have seen it already. A lot of you have watched it and maybe have made your comment on it. Sebastian killed 2 people. Police came in, treated his wounds, Band-Aid, everything, gave him water. Gave him water. See, that's the double standard. That is the double standard. That is why a lot of people are furious and angry. Because the standard is different when it comes to a black man, and it's different when it comes to a white man. Why is it that? And I'm not attributing this to only rogue cops. I'm attributing it to the system. It's coming from the top down. It's trickling down from the top. And a lot of people are angry and furious because of it. And like I said, maybe like when I watched the video, when it hit home, how it hit home for me, it hit home for a whole lot of people. That is why a lot of people are furious and angry and protesting. Now, I don't condone destruction and burning. But of course, people are angry. People are furious. People want to vent their anger. Because amidst everything, they have done everything. Black people have done everything. But nothing seems to be changing. And like I said, the way I felt the first day I saw the video, had I said anything, it would have been worse. It would have been outrageous. It would have been an instigating of something. Something I know wouldn't be good. But I was able to hold on to my peace and dealt with my emotional turmoil after seeing that video until today. I thank each and everybody that's doing this, out there protesting for a better system. All the black people, all the white people that are in this, that are protesting. You're doing a great job. People, something needs to be done. Systemically, something needs to be changed. And people are asking me, the policeman who killed him has been charged. Why do you want all three of them to be charged? There were 3 policemen kneeling on him, not only one. And like I explained, everything that you need to breathe as a human being were hindered by all 3 policemen. And as the life was squeezed out of this man, it took the help of all these 3 men to squeeze that life out of this man. Now, if you're one of these 3 men that killed him, I don't know how you sleep at night. I don't know how you can really close your eyes and sleep at night. It is very devastating. It is very, very devastating and heart-wrenching. Like I said, this one hit home. This one really hit home. Because I saw the life being squeezed out of this man as every tick of the second passes by. In the whole 8-minute 46 seconds video, he was dying. Rest in power, Mr. George Floyd. Your death will never be in vain. Nothing at all. It awoken something in me. And I know a whole lot of brothers and sisters are feeling the same. There should be a change. There should be a change in our legal system, in our police force, nationally. Because you know what? It's about damn time.